It's triggering my workaholism. I better look for something different. How about some restaurateur shows? Sounds good. Watch people eat triggers a dopamine release in the brain. And Chief will be taking care of the girl I'm living with, so I don't have to worry about her getting hungry after watching the show. Or maybe I'll find a perfect spot for the get-together with Section 5 next month. Wait, you're talking about work again? Oops, sorry. At the last gathering, I had to keep the conversation going with 100 lines an hour to avoid awkward silence. I'm already tired just thinking about it. Forget the gathering now. What's with this we need you videotape manager? You got a lot of these tapes in your store. Is it popular? Just some offbeat stuff from the supplier for free. Jobs for all sorts of new hairdo, every gig under the sun. Might be useful for Section 6. What would you need this for? We've been getting a lot of attention lately. The Chief and the others have quite a fan base. Resumes are flying in from people trying to get closer to them, and it's even clogged up the shredder in our office. I'll rent this one. If it's good, we'll play it on repeat in the interview waiting room. For work again? Well, not entirely. It could be fun to imagine a fresh start while watching job ads. Even an elite in Sector 6 like you has other career dreams, running a gooseberry farm with a fire-end maid or something like that? That's an oddly specific dream. Is it from the videotape too? Well, it's hard to say no to the retirement benefits of at Section 6, but joining HA&D wasn't my first choice. Oops, time flies when we talk. The metro is going to be packed soon. Can you check me out, please? After registering a membership for Yanagi and sending her off. Was there a customer bell? Why is We Need You here on the counter? Oh no, she forgot the videotape. Huh? Who? Tell Wisebell what happened. I guess even Deputy Chief Tsukashiro forgets things too. She's off to the metro bell. Maybe you can still catch up. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, 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 gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, 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 gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, 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 gotta run, gotta run, run, run. Yanagi! Yanagi! You forgot your movie! Excuse me. Talk to her. Manager, what are you doing here? You forgot your videotape. Videotape? Oh, I completely forgot about it after getting the membership card. Thank you for bringing it to me. Just that chatting with you made me feel totally relaxed. Being part of Section 6, I can't afford to let my guard down even off duty. Who knows, you might actually be a dangerous person. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm glad I visited your store today. Bye, Manager. I'll be stopping by more often, and if we meet in the Hollow Zero, I'll be happy to work with you. Don't forget your shit again! The lighter agent story, The Unsung Champion, has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archives. The Bernice agent story, A Stroke of Luck, has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. Oh, what have we here? You're the independent investigator, right? You are... Name's Ethan. I'm here on Captain Roland's orders to present you with an invitation to Scott Outpost. I hope you're able to come with me right now, if it's convenient with you. What happens if I say it's not convenient? That would also be totally fine. Do you need to take care of some stuff at the store? That's fine. I can wait for you. Want to sign up for a membership card? You know, I'm really curious about that, but I never really get the chance to watch many videos. So it's not really worth it to do a whole membership. But really, I'm curious. Pretty famous out at the Outpost, although you probably already know that. Captain Roland, he thinks very highly of you, even those White Star Institute people talk about you in a really decent manner. Those snobs usually look down on people, if anything. When Captain Roland sent me here, I thought I'd get to see something remarkable, but I never expected it to be a beautiful and humble shop. You sure have a way with words. I wouldn't normally do this, but since it's a rare opportunity for me, I'd like to actually stay a little longer outside. One day I'd actually like to open up a wee store like yours rather than staying in the military. This might be a little out of the blue, but clearly you could live a carefree civilian life. What brought you to Hollow Zero as an independent investigator? That's not really a very nice assignment, though I suppose things are getting a lot more by the books under Captain Roland. Gotta rake in that dough somehow. Is that right? Sorry, that was impolite of me. Captain Roland has told me loud and clear to watch my attitude before. Whenever you're ready, you can give me a shout and I'll take you over to the outpost. Come back later. Understood. I am not doing that right now. Special episode. There is Wise. Belle, you had a tough day. Don't forget to rest early today. We've got things to do tomorrow. Yeah, we need to go to a supplier at Lumina Square early tomorrow. We're not that familiar with this supplier, so we won't prioritize keeping the good stuff for us to pick, so we'll have to get there early. Are you going to sleep now? Sure. About to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Confirm. The next day. Lumina Square in front of the HIA Club.
There's so many people at Lumina Square today. Faithin!
No, that's not Faithin, it's No Face. It's not surprising you confuse them. Ever since Faithin went quiet, No Face has been one of the top proxies.
What's so great about Nullface? Are they really that good? Up against the famed Section 6 with the Void Hunter Miyabi in charge? I'd say Nullface is out of options.
Lady Miyabi is here! The rest of Section 6!
So Kaku looks like an actual child compared to all the other ones.
Lady Miyabi! Please step on me!
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, I have so many.
Dog, wanna be mine? No, that came out all wrong.
Dude, are you insulting her?
No wonder it's so crowded. They're all fans of Section 6. Looks like they're hosting an event here. Should we get out of here? We don't want to be another notch on Section 6's belt like No Face.
What are you talking about, Belle? We're law-abiding citizens.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination, but I feel like something is about to happen.
Uh-oh. Special episode, Virtual Revenge. What is this? Beneath the Hollow Affairs and Neutralization Department headquarters in New Eridu's Throne Quarter. It's Tsukushiro from Section 6. Congrats, you sorted out that troublesome case, right? You're from Section 6. Thank you for your concerns regarding that case. There are still some loose ends to tie up. Great job. Must have been pretty tough. The consensus at the case briefing was that this case required immense intelligence work. As an intelligence officer, your contributions were indispensable. You're too kind. It's just part of my duty. It wasn't too much work, nor can I claim the credit alone. It was a team effort. You're always so modest. That's why out of everyone in Section 6, you're my favorite to work with. Oh, by the way, someone was looking for you. Looking for me? The HIA staff member was just asking me who to contact in Section 6 to discuss cooperation. Didn't even hesitate to tell him, you'll wait for Deputy Chief Tsukushiro Yanagi. She's the only reliable one in Section 6. I don't know how to feel about that kind of comment, but in a sense I can kind of understand it, because at least she seems down to earth, so to speak. Please don't say that next time. All our executive officers are reliable. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think even you would want to be afraid of extra work. Anyway, the HIA guy is probably waiting for you at Section 6 office. You'd better go meet them as soon as possible. Oh, so now we get to run around as Tsukushiro. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, wait, not that way. Where? Oh. Wow, that was easier than I thought. Guard. Executive Officer Tsukishiro, do you want to enter the office? I do. Enter Haramasa. Stop. Talk. Excuse me. Talk, I said.
Hello. You're the HIA rep who booked to discuss cooperation today, right?
Yeah. I'm going to respond clearly and directly, explain why I'm here, and show off my cool professional side.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm me. I'm the HIA rep. Yes. I swear I didn't sound this stupid when I was practicing in my head, but just thinking about talking with an elite from Section 6 made me...
Please relax. We're no different from any other task force. Except...
Yanagi, can I skip the next chief debriefing? I'd like to continue my training of never attending debriefings.
I'm sorry, what?
That training will only get you complaints and a bonus cut. You have to attend the debriefing, Chief.
Nagi, what's this lunchbox with berry and meal written on it? Is it a snack? Can I eat it?
She's
No,
definitely
you
like a
can't.
child.
That's medicine. Asaba brought it to use as proof when he was pretending he had a stomachache to get a sick day.
What? Deputy Chief, how did you know I was faking it? I mean, how could you accuse me of that?
Okay, now it definitely makes sense why they said that she's more reliable. The chief wants to skip debriefing meetings, so Kaku basically acts like a child, which I'm not surprised because she does look like one. And Narumasa basically wants to skip out on work. No wonder Yanagi is so stuck in work mode. Holy shit!
Because the sick leave request you submitted last week had a photo of this exact same box. I've rejected tonight's leave request on behalf of the chief, so don't forget about your night shift.
Tuning out the bickering behind her, a mix of immaturity, calm reasoning, and fake sickness, the tall deputy chief and intelligence officer kept her poised, friendly smile as she turned back to the visitor.
Forgive me. Now, where were we?
You were saying you're no different from the other task forces?
Exactly. Everyone's personalities are just a little more distinct. So let's get to the matter at hand. What did you want to discuss?
All right. I'm here on behalf of the HIA to invite Section 6 to participate in a test of our latest next-gen VR system. All the necessary application processes have already been confirmed with the higher-ups.
Ah, so that's what it is. Yes, I did receive a note from the department head, assisting our partner organization in refining their new VR system by entering the virtual space as test users to evaluate system performance. But if I remember correctly, it said it would be voluntary. If you'll allow me to ask everyone first...
If participating in this means I can skip the debriefing, I'm in.
Do we get to go to the HIA club? Oh, they've got snacks there! I wanna go!
Aha! Doing the VR test means I can skip my shift, right? Count me in.
They always come together.
None of them want to work!
Alright,
Holy
as you
crap!
can see, Section 6 is willing to participate in the VR test. We'll head to the specified address. We look forward to working with you.
Fantastic! I'm gonna tell...
I know they're not lazy
my
bodies, but
professional
jeez
skills I got
Louise!
Section 6 to work with us. Maybe I'll even sneak a selfie as a souvenir.
You're thinking out loud again. And this is a classified area, so taking pictures is prohibited.
Gasp!
Yes! Moron. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, hello. We are so grateful that everybody from Section 6 could spare some time to assist us in collecting data for the VR system. Thank you so much. I'm in charge of the test today. It's nice to meet you. We should be thanking you. It's very nice to be working with you. Oh, I heard way back that you're Lady Miyabi's most trusted person. She's entrusted almost everything, no, all the paperwork and liaison tasks to you. So it's no exaggeration to say that you're the one who actually bears the responsibilities of the Chief of Section 6. In addition to your duties as an intelligence officer and the daily tasks of a deputy chief, you have to do so much in place of the chief. It must be exhausting. Living like that, right? When you open your eye in the morning, you probably don't want to go to work at all. You're quite straightforward, aren't you? Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I come off as too straightforward? Actually, I've always had trouble grasping the sense of distance with my colleagues, which is an issue on my part. It's not a weakness. We have people in Section 6 who are far more set in their ways. But they're all out-and-out experts when it comes to completing things in their work domain. And that's good enough. One of my responsibilities is to handle all necessary communications beyond the scope of their job, like what we're doing now. Thanks for understanding. Are you here to check up on how test preparations are going? We're all set up and ready to go here. Just bring everybody in. We can start the test anytime. I'll be waiting for you all at the club. I see. I will go and rally everyone. Sakaku! Sakaku really is cute as a button. 10 years back, my precious daughter was also just as innocent and pure. She used to love eating the apples from the garden. Goodness me, what happened to your daughter? She is now currently studying for a doctorate in ether physics and only comes home on the weekends, and all she talks about is school this, school that. It's not cute at all. You just want to show off about your daughter. Okay, enough about my daughter. Here, Scott, have an apple. Oh, thank you. Apple, show God. Maggie, you want one too? Scott, how many times have I told you that you might get in trouble if you take food brought by normal civilians? Trouble? Don't worry, Nagi. Oni livers have powerful detox function. It doesn't even matter if I eat food that's gone bad. She's an Oni. Okay. That's not what I meant. If you always gobble down whatever they give you, then your fans will be embarrassed to show up empty-handed. In the long run, it will be a burden on them. Oh yeah, that's right. Even though I'm really hungry, I don't want to eat anybody out of house and home. I want everybody to be happy when they come to me. Skaku, are you an angel? You're definitely an angel, right? Nagi, can I accept all their gifts? Look, a really pretty hairpin, a new Eridu Guardian badge, and a braided bracelet that says Sokaku is 10th cutest in the world. 10th cutest? That's impossible. Our Sokaku has to be the #1 cutest. Oh wow, she's even spoiling her. Well, upon closer inspection, it actually says the cutest. If that's so, then I guess you should wear everyone's gifts then, Sokaku. Awesome! Skaku, the test is ready to begin. Please say goodbye to everybody and come find me at the club. Sure thing, Nagi. I'll finish up here real soon and then head over. She is adorable! Next up, Haramasa. This is the first time I've ever been so close to a Harumasa Masa. So handsome, your hair is so soft, that guardian badge on your chest suits you so well, you smell so good. A light herbal aroma, is it pheromone? Definitely pheromones, right? Mr. Haramasa, tell me, what type of girls are you into? Do you prefer summer or winter? What brand of shampoo? What the hell kind of questions are they asking? Where do you go for archery practice? Carbon fiber or fiberglass bows? Do you have an older sister? I really want to be your older sister. How can I be reborn? What in the fuck? You seem pretty busy there, Asama. Deputy Chief, save me. Save you? I could, but you can't be late for your weekend overtime, and you have to submit your mission reports on time. My chest feels tight. What if I just so happen to get sick over the weekend? Goodbye, then. Deputy Chief Kashira, okay? Whatever you say. Asab, our mission is about to begin. Without your bow and arrow, the city may be in grave danger. Tie things up with your fans fast, and we'll be waiting for you in the club. As you wish, Deputy Chief. He was getting freaked out there. Oh, there's a bamboo. Magnetobo. Lady Miyabi, thank you. You just eliminated the companion hollow that killed my parents. I can now start a new life, and it's all thanks to you. I came here just to express my gratitude. I want to become stronger. If I keep working hard, surely I'll be as strong as Lady Miyabi one of these days. How can I get powerful like you, Lady Miyabi? Tell me how. Wow, have you been this powerful ever since you were a baby? What runs through your head when you draw your katana? The mysteries of martial power, the ultimate truth, the universe, or just what you're having for lunch? Weird question. When I draw my blade, I just think about drawing it, that's all. I see, just like the badge on your chest says, truly a thought process worthy of being new Eridu Guardian. What a classic chief thing to say. Kanagi, there you are. Our preparations are ready for the combat test. All preparations have been made. Once you're finished with your duties here, Chief, please proceed directly into the club. Let's blitz through this and get home early. There's still fragments of the null-faced group at large, so we can't let our guard down. That's what I was thinking. Hopefully we can wrap this test up quick and easy. I've notified everyone, so now, Miss Yanagi. Oh, it's you. Long time no see. Do you remember me? Even though we haven't talked directly, I remember there was a period of time when I saw you often. You even helped our staff maintain order when some citizens got a bit too excited, correct? You have such a good memory. I couldn't follow Section 6 schedule recently because I was preparing for an interview. It seems like the interview went well, yes? Yes, I achieved my dream, working for the government and the mayor. But that job is in the Vulcan Quarter. I probably won't have the chance to see everyone from Section 6 anymore. Can I just say that Section 6 has always been my motivation? I want to protect the city just like you all in my own way. So before I leave, I want to take a photo with all 4 of you. I know this request is a bit abrupt. Of course, it will be an honor for us. Please wait a moment. I will convey your wish to my colleagues. Wait, we have Bell and Wise in here too! I'm saving this image. The hell are Bell and Wise doing in this part? I'll treasure this photo for my whole life. Wait, I didn't blink, right? Thank you, Miss Yanagi. Thank you, Lady Miyabi. Thank you, Little Sakaku, and everyone from Section 6. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Your work in the Vulcan Border will definitely go well. She didn't mention my name just now. Am I the only one who's everyone from Section 6? Do you like being called out? I'll call you that from now on. Tell me, are you genuinely that clueless, or the evilest being to grace this world in the last 100 years? When are we going to the HIA club for snacks? It's not for snacks, but for work, I believe. They've finished up with preparations. I'll go ahead. You all take your time to catch up.
Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, you're back! Is everyone from Section 6 ready to go?
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly. Since we have some time before we begin, there's something I'm curious about and would like to ask you if that's all right.
Of course! Where would you like to start? Here's my electronic medical record with all my physiological information, and here's my knock-knock ID. Just scan it to add me as a friend. No verification needed. And this is my...
Okay, you're going through information that is completely unnecessary.
Oh, hold on, you misunderstand. I'm not interested in you personally. I just wanted to ask a few technical questions about the test.
I see. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there and misunderstood.
Concealing your tears with laughter just makes you sound even more pitiful.
She just called him out on being pitiful. He answers Yanagi's questions one by one with an overly cheerful yet seemingly tearful voice. Shit.
Our mission is to collaborate across departments to help the HIA test their latest VR system. Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves. Simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body that a virtual experience is in fact real and not just visual stimulation. The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the Defense Force, regular investigators, and even the general public. So our task is to enter the simulation
Shit, I gotta
and
stop
conduct
doing that.
comprehensive battles. The text here will set our combat data as the maximum limit inside the system. Any questions?
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed. So you'll just need to notify the director when we're done, Chief.
No further questions from me.
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks. I've asked them to allocate extra for you, Sakaku.
Yay! You're the best.
They don't even get a chance to ask their questions.
I have a question as well.
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
She knows them so well, she knows what question they're gonna ask before they even
I
ask.
wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake. That's odd.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question. If I tried that with the girls in the intelligence unit, they'd think I was stalking them.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system, the session will end automatically once we defeat all the test monsters.
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system. I borrowed it from the staff. Most of the information
What does it say on page 273?
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe mode within the system and an analysis of their applicable scenarios.
That's weird! You said that without even flipping through the book! Did you memorize the whole thing? If you keep this up, you'll start losing your hair.
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
It's a little early to be planning for that, Chief. All right, let's put the strange questions aside and get ready to start testing.
Nagi, are there any unknown dangers in this virtual world?
Don't worry, the HIA staff will be with us every step of the way. I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
Aw, how sweet. Proceed with the VR test now? Yes. Just as it says in the manual, when everyone shouts a key phrase at the same time, the system will start loading up the test station. The key phrase is, to protect the city, I, Professor Mimi, will become light. So your name is Professor Mimi, I take it? Oh no, that's just an example. The cat who lives in our lab is called Professor Mimi. All together then, everyone. To protect the city, I... Oh, shit. Oh, they don't have to say their names. Okay. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, let's see what this test is. A bang move!
Wow! This is so cool! It's just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. Alright then.
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Wow, getting complimented by Miyabi! I'll never forget this day! To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done. And that's the sign we're done for the day.
Well, let's begin the combat test.
Oh, she's holding her Nagi spear right behind us. Yanagi has 2 stances, Jogan and Kagen during combat. Yanagi gains the corresponsive stat bonuses on her current stance type. Jogan increases the electrical damage and increases anti-interruption level. Kagen's stance increases her penetration ratio and increases interruption level of basic attacks.
The first match of test targets has been deployed.
So it's Rebel.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
Sakako!
A joint effort. Perfect coordination.
Smack him down!
The second batch of test targets has been deployed. Real or fake, evil must be slain.
A joint effort. There's public security too? Is this a training program?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Perfect coordination. Surrender.
Smack him down, smack him down, smack him, smack him, smack him down.
Test target deployed.
Oh, didn't even say a name. The virtual arena suddenly loses all its deadly aura as snarling digital enemies freeze in place, striking poses. A slightly distorted voice from the staff echoes through the virtual space.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for your cooperation.
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is, it ended too quickly. Now I have to sit through that meeting when we get back.
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. I haven't slacked off at all. This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what's another way to describe it?
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected. Was the data collection successful?
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data modeling process.
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early, I can arrange that for you.
Group photo? What do you mean?
Didn't you say you wanted to sneak a selfie as a souvenir?
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I know Section 6 is super busy. I wouldn't want to bother you with something so trivial. You could head straight back to hand.
Huh? We're heading straight back. But what about the meals?
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now. Please hit confirm when you're ready.
Thanks. We'll log out right now.
A semi-transparent dialog box suddenly appears in the air with the system text asking, "Are you sure you want to proceed?" Everyone reaches out their fingers towards a flickering confirm button and then...
You have now logged out of the system.
The system is glitching! Something's about to happen! The system is glitching out crazily. The HIA sincerely thanks everyone for your help. We will definitely be putting Section 6 combat data to good use. I'm just glad we could be of service. If it's alright, we'll be off now. Please head to the parking lot. There's an official car waiting for you and we'll take you all back, just like how we brought you here. Meanwhile, when are they coming out? I've been waiting here since this morning and I really want to see Lady Miyabi again. Me too. I've got more questions for Harabaka. No! Stop! Stop with the questions about what kind of shampoo or conditioner he uses. Sakaku must be hungry by now. Should I order her some takeout? Citizens, I understand how passionate you all are, but the Section 6 executive officers have important official duties and have to go back soon. Even if they didn't, they'd be resting in the club's VVIP lounge. So there's no point waiting here. You won't get any chance to meet them. I didn't expect all these people would be waiting around even after we finished our restocking trip. Anyone in particular you want to wait for? rather than a person. I'm more curious in learning what the inside of the VVIP lounge looks like. In the Lumina Square parking lot, not just the HIA car that's not here, there's no sign of any vehicles around. Certain this is the direction the staff member pointed to the store. Something happened? Just then, the rest of Section 6 arrive at the parking lot. I don't see any cars. Should we walk back instead? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a walk and patrol at the same time. Chief Sakaku, aren't you two a little too unfazed? This situation seems fishy any way you look at it. Deputy Chief, what do you think? There aren't many possibilities that could have led to our current predicament. Let's rule them out one by one. Let's go back and ask the staff what's going on. The staff who was hosting us before, the receptionist, they're all gone. They haven't left. They have not left the virtual. They just haven't. There's no way. Yanagi, don't you find the current situation strange? If even our chief realizes that things are weird, then it truly must be the weirdest of the weird. I suggest splitting up to investigate as teams. What do you think, Chief? Let's do it. Asaba, you and Sakaku take the stairs. Yanagi, come check the inside with me. Got it. Sakaku, come with me. They are still in the virtual reality world. I noticed this when we came in. Nobody's using them, but all these machines are still on. Everyone gathers together. It's kind of creepy. This place was bustling just before, but now all of a sudden there's nobody around. This place haunted? What, by you? Asaba? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. She set me up. There's no point in continuing our investigation here. Let's check outside. I agree with the chief's assessment of the situation. If things don't work out, we can just walk back. I think we might already come too far for us to just walk back. Yeah, considering you guys are stuck into virtual reality still. The streets are completely empty. You are stuck in VR. Am I dreaming, Nagi? How are there no people at Lumina Square? At the Lumina Square, I know the hotspot joint is buzzing like crazy, even at 3 in the morning. Sakaku, children should be in bed by 3. Next time you are not allowed to go out so late for snacks. Okay, Nagi. Why are you guys keeping up your stand-up comedy routine in a situation this weird? Are you two really that close? Never mind. Though I'm not holding out any hope whatsoever, let's still investigate thoroughly. I'll go check the shops down there. How about you, Chief? Then I'll go back and double-check the parking lot. Yanagi, you and Sakaku can investigate inside the mall. Alright, let's meet up after our respective investigations to share any discoveries. Where's the fuck with Miyabi? Chief, did you notice anything unusual? Yes, this one. It's way longer compared to the others. Unusually long. I'll trim it down to the same length. Just one cut would do. Don't destroy public property, Chief. This should be some masterpiece of artistic expression. Then what is it trying to express? The tallest trees can catch the most wind? Oh, and how can you be so sure? Chief, didn't you just want to cut it short? I see, that makes sense. A very well done artistic expression. I've learned something new. I'm not that familiar with Lumina Square. Was this artwork always like this? No, none of this stuff was supposed to be like this. You had them trapped in VR. Before I talk to the adorable Sakaku, I'm going to talk to Haramasa next. Did you find anything unusual, Asada? Look, Deputy Chief, the tactile pattern or my conscience, one of them has to be wrong. What do you mean? You're kidding, right, Deputy Chief? This tactile pattern goes right across the road. There's no way this traffic light roulette game is right. I see, given how often you've been absent, your conscience has been wrong for a while, so I thought you were defending the tactile path. Are you serious, Deputy Chief? That's so mean. Who do you think has been covering for all your absences? Who's been filling out your leave explanations? And who's been handing your vacation request? Thanks, Deputy Chief. I'm sorry for the trouble. Glad you realize you're causing trouble. Actually, I didn't handle any of that stuff for you. Make sure to get it all done after the mission. Seriously, Deputy Chief? That's so not cool. Okay, now talk to the child. It's annoying that I have to actually go to the front to end up talking to them. So weird. Why are there 6 garbage cans right next to each other? Anything wrong with these trash cans? The sandwiches at Lumina Square must taste awful. That's not quite the problem we're looking for, but go ahead, why do you think so? Because a lot of people have thrown their sandwiches away. Look, there's a sandwich in the trash with just 1 bite taken, there's another with just 1 bite in this trash can. Same with this one, and look at this one too. They all took a bite from the same spot and tossed it the same way. It must taste really, really bad for everyone to throw it away like that. Could it really be that awful? I'm kind of curious about tasting it. No, you're not touching that, and don't go checking trash cans again. I'll make you a nice meal when we get home, okay? Okay, Nagi. Identical trash cans and even the things thrown in them are nearly the same? Do they really have so many trash cans? No! You guys are still in VR! Yanagi had never really thought of Lumina Square as a particularly large place before, but with the crowds gone, all the sounds, smells, and warmth vanished, every trace of life and energy stripped away. What was left felt oddly eerie. It's just like
being inside a hollow.
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare me.
You're scared of an empty square?
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation. Chief, have you got anything?
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels like I'd be hiding until my tummy started growling if I played hide and seek here. My tummy isn't growling. Why? I've been running around investigating all day. Why am I not hungry? Am I sick?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the Deputy Chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory about what's going on?
Go on.
New Eridu has been hit by a deadly plague. Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers of the virus, we've now been quarantined and cut off from everyone in this big empty square.
No. Ah! He got smacked! The crisp loud sound rang out like something straight out of an 8 p.m. New Eridu soap opera. Her hand raised, trembling slightly, his face turned aside, a little red.
Miss Tsukishiro, you hit me! Not even the Chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me, too. Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you have to hit me.
My apologies. Did that hurt?
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? You sound like one of those mean homeroom teachers.
Wait.
No. It did not hurt. That's weird. I didn't feel anything.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, Sakaku's tummy, Asaba's lack of pain. Instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away, let's begin with the assumption that the problem here lies with us.
Are you saying we're actually...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment.
Hold it!
For some reason, we haven't been able to log out.
I see. That explains a lot.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember the method outlined in the technical manual.
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the manual. And I'll buy you the finest hair conditioner on the market.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team, let's head back to the HIA.
I'm going to
lab
assume
try
that
to find another way
Carliche
of
is super
organizing.
expensive.
Safe mode activated.
All right, you're up. Sukaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Sukaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa! No! Nagi, why isn't my body listening to me?
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being controlled.
What? Chief, are you okay?
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago. Yanagi,
Leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from leaving.
Hello, Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here until your brains shut down.
Oh.
Our brains shut down.
You're
What?
finally awake, Sukaku. Feeling pain anywhere?
My head still hurts a little.
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged. I'm sorry for being a bit rough earlier.
The way she just said that just sounded adorable. Her head still hurts a little.
It's okay, Nagi. My headache isn't because of you. More like from earlier.
seems like we're all in the same boat.
A massive headache, then losing control and attacking teammates.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the VR system was not an accident, but a deliberate act. While everyone was unconscious, the enemy sent a threat.
Yanagi briefly tells her teammates about her confrontation with the unknown voice.
That was brazen. Any idea who it could be?
It's just speculation at this point, but the fact that the enemy was able to display information in front of us proves they've gained partial control over the VR system.
Okay, so my current assumptions before I progress this, we're talking about VR systems. They're trapped in VR. Considering the mission was basically the return of a foe, most likely it's someone Section 6 have fought already. And if not fought, someone they're hunting. My speculation is the other proxy that was being mentioned at the start of this special episode.
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea. But if we act recklessly, we might fall into the enemy's trap.
But can they really set a trap without even showing up?
This is a virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our senses. Whoever controls the system is like a god here. They can do whatever they want.
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity. Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They flex their power to scare us, leaving us wondering what they can do within the system. That's their plan. They want to restrict our movements and keep us in check.
How did you come to this conclusion, Yanagi?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies was one such effort. But if they had truly seized full control of the system, they could have resorted to far more efficient methods. They could have simply destroyed our data, implanted a virus, ordered us to end ourselves, or even eradicated us along with this realm. But they didn't. So it's
She's
very
got a point.
possible they simply can't, because they don't have full control over the system.
She does have a point there. If you're going to try to end these people, but you have control of the system to a degree to the point to make them attack each other, making each individual off themselves would have been a much more effective method.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you and haven't considered doing it.
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us, Section 6. They can't beat us in the real world, so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. We have the most promising Void Hunter in New Eridu, so if I were the enemy, I'd want to take us out quickly. The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something we can do.
You're the most cautious person I know. I've never seen you take action based just on speculation.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too. What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious of people. But I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless. Quite the contrary. The situation is dire, and we'll have to take the initiative to survive.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone, Yanagi. This reminds me of our first days in Section 6.
Everyone, do you trust me?
Well, you've laid it all out, and I don't have any other ideas.
Like Harumasa said, this is all just speculation without any solid evidence. If we're wrong, things could get worse, and there's no turning back.
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh wait! Nagi doesn't have a tail!
But I have faith in you. As the chief, I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Just tell us what to do.
Thank you, everyone. As for what we should do, I'm sure you'll remember in the previous combat test, there were still 3 monsters left to defeat.
Yeah. They said they'd already gotten the data they wanted before we could take them down, right?
Exactly. And do you remember the briefing before the operation? About the rules I saw in the user manual? Once all test monsters are defeated, the test will automatically come to an end.
Got it. So we need to go back to the test stage and finish off the last 3 enemies.
This is the best approach given the situation. But I'm sure our enemy won't just leave them there like sitting ducks. They have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us. We're just ordinary officers, while our enemy has far more resources and room for error.
Are you worried, Nagi?
No. It's our enemy who should be worried. Are you hearing this, you shady coward? You're messing with the elites of New Eridu.
Oh, investigate the VR machines. Proceed with the VR test now? Yes. The goal is to restart the test stage and eliminate the remaining test monsters. Everybody, are you ready? If you're all ready, then everybody say that key phrase together. You know, something that would have been smart is if he made it that the phrase would become inoperable. But if you can't access the test stage to actually finish off the last few monsters, they can't even go and escape.
It seems the enemy has access to machines to allow them to create a stage environment. Well done. Perfect coordination. Keep your eyes open.
Shock them, shock them, shock them, shock them.
Target right up ahead.
Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
No. The feel of the strike is fine.
The enemy is never monster at it in the background.
Has gained partial access to the VR systems and can tamper with the internal. When defeated, these alter enemies will explode, dealing. So basically, I have to be careful with these enemies once I take their health down.
Everyone, watch out! These monsters are defeating. Surrender!
Watch out there!
We're at a disadvantage and it's on our power. Let's go after the target first.
What the? How is this bastard still alive? Die.
Weak spot located.
I can also become an Asura!
Come on, damn it, die.
Resistance is futile. Perfect coordination.
Die, damn it.
Nagi, I see it! Hey! Stop right there!
Waste of Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Taking down cheating enemy? I am even my
I'm enjoying the fight too.
Shock 'em all, shock 'em all, shock 'em all. Oh.
Keep your eyes open. Avoiding the fight. It must be one of the missing test monsters. Found you. Huh? This old trick? Keep me Abby, now! Little hiding instinct. You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
You're never leaving.
That was actually a pretty funny way to end up.
Back in the HIA room again!
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
See, is this how so we can learn the enemy's weakness? Your judgment proves to be correct. I told you we should listen to Nagi, Hanamasa. Please don't argue with Nagi next time. Hey, I was just raising a very reasonable counterpoint. Arguing is bad, okay? Okay, next time I'll definitely follow the Deputy Chief's orders. Happy now, Sukaku. Yep, Hanamasa Masa is the best. She's pulling a Klee move! Thank you, everyone, for giving me your trust. Judging by our enemy's reaction, our plan seems to be effective. If everyone's still filling up to it, I suggest we strike while the iron is hot and seize our chance to catch the next runaway. Let's do that. The longer we wait, the higher the chance something goes wrong. So then, please get ready. Let's enter the test environment once more. Okay, I think I'll stop it there for now. Oh, wait.